afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Carolina Disco Turkey Baseball here on YouTube. We welcome you to our pregame show as we get you underway as the Carolina Disco Turkeys are getting ready to go to work against the Native American national team. I'm Justin Zimmer, thrilled to be with you this afternoon. The Carolina Disco Turkeys come off a tough loss in the inter-squad scrimmage against the Moravians on Independence Day, in a day where mostly close game throughout, and then you go to that top of the sixth inning, and then basically Simon Llewellyn had a hard time getting through the outing, about 45 pitches, and by the time the 45-minute inning there was over, much different ballgame. The Moravians were able to start pulling away and getting a lead. Delayed start tonight. We're going to get underway at 5:10 per the request of the national team. So we're going to get underway for a 5:10 start, but we'll still be with you, get you ready to go. We'll have a extra long pregame show, get you ready to go play. Get ready to the Disco Turkeys, get ready to go play some baseball against the Native American national team under the helm of head coach Frank Fulton, who's also the general manager of the Marlins. It says V Marlins. We'll presume that means the Virginia Marlins. GMO over there now running out there with the guys. And some of the Disco Turkey players getting out there, I mean, some guys had already started going through the warm-ups. You see Jonathan Barham, he's got a catch today. He was getting ready to walk back into the dugout as presumably they were going to get ready to go at 5 o'clock. So we're going to see if Andrew Poon is going to go out again and maybe get a couple warm-up tosses in prior to national anthem and opening ceremonies. So get you the start for a 5:10 start. Get you ready to go for Andrew Poon. We'll give you the line for him from yesterday. Poon also started yesterday. Decent night. He was over in the catching spot a day ago. Didn't really start. Actually played catch yesterday. He had 3 at-bats, so didn't pitch yesterday. But the Disco Turkeys, on their side, they use 4 members of their staff. Then you go on to the Moravian side, also Disco Turkeys. They use 4, so 8 pitchers used in total. Christian Azell did come in the 9th inning. He pitched about an inning for the Disco Turkeys late in that ball game, maybe trying to see if they could preserve an arm, if possible. But as of right now, Carolina kind of really big, a little short on the pitching depth. They brought in another pitcher today. We'll see if he plays this afternoon, and the information on him at the moment is limited. So we're going to see if he comes in and starts, or will make an appearance today. We don't have numbers there on yet, but right now the Disco Turkeys, they were kind of getting ready to go for a 5 o'clock start, so right now they'll have a little time to kind of get extra loose, make any final adjustments that they need to make. But again, now a 5:10 start. We'll get you underway at about 5:10. We'll keep the pregame show here, though, going and get you ready to go. And this is a Carolina team where they got a lot of games coming up in the next week. One tomorrow night, one Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. So the arm quality is going to be really tested here in the next few nights, just to kind of see, what can you pull off with, burning 8 arms out of your bullpen a day ago. So you're going to have a nice little test coming up. But Carolina, they're going to get warmed up, and right now they're kind of just down there on the field, trying to at least the pitcher and catcher wise, they'd already started that warm-up phase probably about 4:40, 4:45-ish. They went out, began the process of getting warmed up for the ball game, and then basically were told come right back in, and they did. So as of right now, so we're just waiting to see. And you have a couple guys right now just kind of playing a little short toss, trying to stay fresh, as the national team is still going through their warm-ups. But it's a Carolina team, as we talked about the upcoming schedule. Let's give it to you now. And you look at tomorrow night, tomorrow night you go out to Martinsville. That's a CPL game at 7 p.m. We will not have that game for you due to the Yep, we will not have that game for you tomorrow night because of the CPL restriction with Flow Sports on the 6th. On the 7th, the Carolina Disco Turkeys will take on the Mooresville Spinners. That game will be at 7 o'clock. That's when we'll come back with you in Mooresville. And then Friday night, the Rice City Bootleggers also in Mooresville. That game at 7 o'clock, same field. And then Disco Turkeys have Saturday off, taking on Boone for a 4 p.m. matinee start. And then on Tuesday the 12th, they take on the High Point Thomasville High Toms and then get Wednesday off. So one day off in between, but you're in the midst of a 5-game stretch. And you look at, this week, a game like yesterday, you don't know the effect that it could have, but you had a couple starters go in there, eat up some innings, so that at least is a positive on that front. But you want to keep everybody healthy. You want to keep your pitching staff healthy. You don't want to have any more injuries, and then you're adding players to the roster, which good sign there. Or at least try to keep guys in a very good position there for the start of the year. Let me turn off my ringer there. The fantasy baseball alert of some players not in the lineup. I should have turned that off before the game and forgot to do that, so that's now off. But you look at the lineup right now, and they're really kind of going through, adding pitchers, and you're trying to keep guys healthy. You've had a couple guys banged up, on the year, come back healthy. But you're in the stretch run now where you're going to want to keep everybody healthy and make sure that there are no problems. So Carolina is now going through, getting warmed up, and it's kind of hard. These guys were geared up. They got here about 3 o'clock-ish this afternoon, took a little BP, gone through their regular warm-up procedure, and, it's not a 3-hour, 4-hour delay. It's a 10-minute delay, if you even want to call it a delay. It's not really. It's just we'll just use the technical term of a delay and be done with that there. But, guys warm up, they go through their rhythms, and then you have a little bit of a stoppage, and it's really costly there on the pitchers. Poon and Barham have not gone back out to the bullpen, so we're going to presume they're warm. And that's also very interesting. So I know about 10 minutes before you see the pitcher and the catcher out in the bullpen getting warmed up, and you're not having that right now, so that's another interesting dynamic there. But we'll presume that they're warm. They're going to head. The national team's going to head back into the dugout. We'll get you the lineup for the Native American national team. We've not had numbers yet. We came in this afternoon, and they have all the jerseys lined up, and they just get to pick their number, and we'll call that what it is there. DJ Lowry, he's going to lead off at short. Carlos Zarola over at third base. Jesse Locklear at first. Lucas Churchill in center. Juan Zarola at second. Nico Sosa at catcher. Xavier Turner on right. Jordan Whitaker as the designated hitter. Cameron Holton, he's out in left field. And the starting pitcher today for the Native American national team is Garrett Swank. He's going to start, and then let's get you the lineup for Scott Kirby and the Carolina Disco Turkeys, and it's going to go like this. Nicholas Noto, he's going to lead off. He's at third base. Dion Tubbs out in center. Miggy Exareta at short, at second. Priman Breckbuell batting fourth and right. Banks Cox at the DH spot, batting fifth. Dino Tharp batting sixth over at first base. Bentley Yates batting seventh out in left. Sam Fleming at short. And Jonathan Barham rounding out the order at catcher. And the starting pitcher today is Andrew Poon. They are as soon as we talked about Barham and Poon, they are making their way back out to the bullpen area along the right field line. They're going to get their warm-up tosses in. And they'd already started warming up, so I think we're going to see. We'll let you know now that I think that Poon's just going to go right to the mound in the bullpen, not going to go to the short throw area, which they have here in High Points. The umpires are out, getting ready to go. We'll get you lineups. Andrew Poon to take the mound today. Jonathan Barham to catch, and the Disco Turkeys hope to at least get a win in the column before taking on a tough CPL team tomorrow night in the Martinsville Mustangs. So, right now Carolina on a bit of a losing skid. You've lost your last 3 games against Poon, the Locos, and the Moravians. And now today, you hope to get a little bit of a win and get on the road. With a nice little bit of a road stand coming up. 4 games on the road, actually 5, and then we're back home at Truist Stadium next Thursday. So you want to at least get your last home game a win, even though every game's within about an hour and a half. That win is huge. So a couple disco turkeys warming up. We should be ready to go. The umpires are waiting for the managers to come out, Frank Fulton and Scott Kirby. Umps now walking over to tell Frank Fulton time for the meeting. And we'll get ready for the ceremonies there. As we get ready for pregame ceremonies, we're going to step aside. More Disco Turkey Baseball up next. First pitch between the Native American National Team and the Turkeys. Up next, right here on YouTube. And good evening, everybody. It's time for Carolina Disco Turkeys baseball right here on YouTube. Today, the Carolina Disco Turkeys get ready to go to work against the Native American national team. Starter on the mound is Andrew Poon. Had a little hitting action yesterday. Had 3 at-bats. Recorded went 1 for 3. We'll give you his pitching line, since that's what he's known for on this roster. We'll get you the line right now for Andrew Poon heading into this start. Poon, 7 games played, 14.1 innings pitched, 4 starts so far on the summer with no record. He's got 14 hits, 11 runs, 11 earned, 16 walks, and 23 strikeouts. Get you the forecast right now. In High Point, it's 91, partly cloudy. Some rain coming in for this ball game, roughly around 7 p.m. Intermittent rain, so that is the weather. 91, cloudy, a little bit of some sunshine over in the right field side. So partly cloudy day, but at least as of right now, the National Weather Service has rain projected for High Point, the High Point area, roughly around 7 p.m. If you're in the Winston-Salem area, the rain's kind of already on its way over for you. As Poon finishes his warm-up tosses there. Set the Turkeys for you defensively. Yates out on the left, Dion Tubbs in center, Breck Buell in right, Noto at third, Fleming at short, Exoretta at second, Dino Tharp at first, and then behind the plate, Jonathan Barham, and then pitching, once again, Andrew Poon. So we're going to get underway roughly at about 5:11. As Lowry will come up. First, DJ Lowry. He'll lead off for the Native American national team. Step in the left batter's box. Poon getting ready to go. Get ready, folks. Sit back and enjoy this one. First pitch from Poon. And that one's up high. Ball 1, 1-0 count. So we're underway here at 5:11. That pitch up high, ball 2. 86-mile-per-hour pitch right there. And that will be 86. Pitch from Poon. That one in for a strike. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that one down low. It's a ball. Tape delay. 3-1 count. And that one is a grounder foul. Back, 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count there by Poon. Poon gets ready, winds up, kicks, he'll deal. That will be a fly ball. That one will be foul onto the third base side. 3-2. Poon winds up, kicks, he'll deal. That will be down low. That will be a ball. Bounce off the plate over Barham, but that's ball 4 anyway. So that'll be 4 right there, and Lowry will get on base with the base on balls. Bring up Carlos Zarola over at third base. So Zarola, first pitch. That's going to be a fly ball. Over there by Exoretta. And that's going to be out number 1. Fly ball that forces Exoretta about into the outfield, about near center field. Shallow center, so that's going to be out number 1. Brings up Jesse Locklear out in left field. First pitch to Locklear comes in. Strike one, 0-1 count right down the middle. Pitch there by Poon. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike two. That one right down the middle. You see a couple of disco turkeys. Locklear and Holden Biffle there grabbing a little ballpark meal. They just walked right by. That pitch there, that's going to be a swing and a miss. And that will be the first strikeout of the day for Poon. As Locklear goes down, that will be the second out. And that'll bring up Lucas Churchill, the center fielder for the Native American national team. First pitch from Poon. A swing and a miss, and Churchill behind that one, so it'll be 0-1 count. Poon gets ready for the next pitch. That's in for a strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. So 0-2 count. As Poon looks in the barn for the sign. They'll wind up the kick in the deal from Poon. That one will be foul. Back into the parking lot behind us, so that's going to be an 0-2 count. Count remains. No balls, 2 strikes. So Poon gets ready to pitch. And that's going to be a punch out right there for Carolina. So Carolina allows 1 base runner off the walk. But other than that, no runs, no hits, no errors. And a runner left on base. More Disco Turkeys baseball coming up right after this here on YouTube. Bottom of the first inning. Nicholas Noto, he's going to lead off for the Carolina Disco Turkeys. Adjust the camera there. Noto leads off the Disco Turkey order. Let's give those guys to you. Let's get the batting order for the Turkeys. It's Noto, Tubbs, Escarreta, Breckbuell, Banks Cox, Dino Tharp, Bentley Yates, Sam Fleming, and Jonathan Barham. That is the lineup for the Carolina Disco Turkeys under the helm of head coach Scott Kirby. First pitch from Garrett Swink to Noto. Up high, ball 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strike. And that's going to be a high fly ball. That's going to go out to left field. And that's going to be over Holton. And Nicholas Noto will have a leadoff double. And no, he's going to go for three. Zarola not there to go back. And by the time Swink got over to the bag, Noto was already safe. And it is a fly ball triple to lead off this ball game. And that's going to bring up Dion Tubbs. So Carolina already in prime opportunity here to do some damage on a triple there by Noto. First pitch, a swing and a miss there for Tubbs. So swing and a miss, 0-1 count. Second pitch up high, ball 1, 1-1. Pitch and outside, that's going to be a ball. 2-1 count. So 2 balls, 1 strike there for Dion Tubbs. And that was a good hit there by Noto. You look up for a second, and it was already kind of over the wall. I knew one over the third baseman, and then it was a good line drive. And then by the time it was back to the wall, you're like, okay, Noto's definitely going to have 2. And then he stretches it for 3, and normally risky play, but Zarola wasn't. And then by the time Zarola got it, Swink wasn't even in position. So smart base running there as Dion Tubbs going to get a line drive grounder out to right. Noto's going to come around and score, and it's 1-0 Carolina. On an RBI single there for Tubbs. And that brings up Miggy Exaretta. So Carolina, first 2 batters. And a little bit of not really errors, but just interesting defensive placement. And already Carolina's on the board. And now Tubbs going to go for a steal on a called strike. And no, Tubbs is going to get picked off on a 2-6. Looking there, so Sosa to Lowry picks him off, and now Carolina has a runner out on a caught stealing. And a rarity for Dion Tubbs. Almost rarely ever caught stealing there. 0-1 count. That one's a foul ball back into the net. 0-2. So caught stealing there for Dion Tubbs, and that one their line drive foul. That is his first caught stealing of the summer as well, so next pitch there goes foul. So now your count remains at 0-2. But caught stealing there, and that is that pitch up high. That makes it now 1-2 count for Swink, and the Native American national team kind of low on personnel today. So Swink might have the ball the whole ball game. That pitch up high, ball 2. 2-2 count. Carolina saw that once already this summer with the Statesville Owls on the 18th back at Truist Stadium. And that pitch also now foul. 2-2. But Tubbs an RBI single. Pitch from Exaretta up high. And on a full count, Exaretta is going to take the free pass over to first base. And that'll bring up Priman Breckbuell as Exaretta signals something over to the dugout of Couldn't really tell what he was trying to communicate, but he was communicating something. And that brings up Prim Breckbuell. And Prim Breckbuell out with a runner on first. And Carolina up 1-0. Right now the Disco Turkeys are hoping to get some momentum here on the board and really pounce early. First pitch from Swink. That one's going to be foul, and that one's going right into the national team dugout. 0-1 count. So Swink on 16 pitches. Next one up. Up high. That's going to be ball one. 1-1 count. The pitch up high. Ball two. 2-1 count. Banks Cox on deck. The pitch down low, ball three. Breckbuell thought about going. He gets back there in time. Locklear over at first base. So the count now 3-1. And Swink gets ready for the pitch. That one a hard grounder. That's going to be over to short and Lowry. And that's an error on an E4. Over there, and that will move Exaretta, and he would have most likely been out there, so he advances on the E4 play on the fielder's choice. And so Zarola will give him the error there. And that now brings up Banks Cox. Runner on first and second. First pitch inside. That's going to be 0-1. No balls, one strike. So 0-1 count. And the pitch up high. That's going to be a ball. 1-1. So 1-1 count. Swink the pitch. That one down low. Ball two. 2-1 breaking ball with 70 miles per hour. So a 2-1 count. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner on first and second. Ground ball right through Lowry over at short. That's going to come around and score Exaretta. Breckbuell will come around as well as Banks Cox gets a 2 RBI double. And it's 3-0 Carolina. A 2 RBI double there. Out there on a lying out grab. So a 2 RBI that now makes it 3-0 Carolina. And Carolina already this afternoon giving the Native American national team all they can handle. And that brings up Dino Tharp. First pitch, that's going to be ball 1 upstairs, 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. That one by Tharp will be hit foul on a fly ball over by the first base side. Foul ball, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Carolina now only one runner on the base paths in Banks Cox. Swink winds up, kicks Hildy. That'll be a fly ball. That one over by right field. Gonna force Turner, and he will catch that out in foul territory. Cox, though, enough time to tag up. And now with 2 outs, Carolina's got a runner in scoring position. Turner had to go all the way into foul territory. Cox tags up. And right now, that will bring up Bentley Yates in the 7-hole. Led off yesterday. And that'll put Sam Fleming on deck. And the pitch in for a strike. Go 1 count. No balls, 1 strike there to Yates. Swink already, 28 pitches in this inning. And the pitch. Line drive. That out in the right. That's going to bounce along the line. Turner will go and grab it. Yates heading around first to second. And Bentley Yates has an RBI double. And now it's 4-0 Carolina here in the top of the first inning. And that's going to bring up Sam Fleming. So Fleming comes in. First pitch. That's in for a strike. Yates trying to steal third. And he'll grab that one, so that's going to be a stolen base for Bentley Yates. So an 0-1 count. Sorry, a 1-0 count there. I got that wrong. 1-0. Looked like a strike. Ruled a ball. Yeah, that's sometimes. I'll be honest with you. 30 pitches. That one a high fly ball there by Fleming. And that one will be caught by Zarola. And that's going to be out. Number 3 here in the bottom of the first inning. But Carolina, in the bottom of the first, puts up 4 runs to take a 4-0 lead with 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. And the Disco Turkeys leave 1 on the base paths. More Carolina baseball coming up next, right here on YouTube. Juan Zarola, the second baseman, leading off the top of the second. It's Zarola, Sosa, and Turner. They have two Zarolas on the team. Poon out for his second inning of work. That first pitch down low, that's going to be a ball. Bounce back to the backstop. Again, no runner on base. No harm, no foul there. Pitch from Poon. Swing and a miss, 1-1, a ball and a strike. So a 1-1 count as his hat falls off. Readjust that. But it's 1-1. And the pitch. Hard grounder. Going to go right over to Fleming at short. Fleming to Tharp. And Fleming pulled off the bag. So an error will be charged on Sam. And that's the 46th team error of the summer. And that will bring up Juan Sosa. Nico Sosa over at catcher. So Carolina in double play alignment. First pitch. That's in for a strike, 0-1. Nope, they call that a ball, a little bit more on the lower end. Looks like a strike from up here, and I'm not right behind him, playing him on like kind of near the along the line. 1-0 count. The pitch. That one's ball 2. 2-0 count. So 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch by Poon. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be a 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. You got Juan Zarola over at second. So 2-1, the pitch from Poon. A swing and a miss. 2-2 count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch up high, that's going to be ball 3. 3-2. As Poon gets ready for the windup. Full count to Sosa. Poon winds up, kicks, he'll deal the pitch, and that one will be foul right back into the backstop. Count at 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. So 3-2 count. And the pitch. That one foul. Into the parking lot on the third base side. And the pitch there, that one will also be foul. Count remains at 3-2. Into the netting there. So 3-2 count. The pitch from Poon, that one will be foul. That one still along the third base side. Last 4 pitches have been fouled off. As Poon looks in. And the pitch. That one up high. That's going to be ball 4. And a walk. And that's going to bring up Xavier Turner. He had a lot of action there that last inning. A lot of balls being hit his way. So now the national team's got runners on first and second. First pitch, a swing and a miss. 0-1 count. So no balls, one strike. Pitch from Poon up high, ball 2. Ball 1, 1-1 count. A ball and a strike. With now runner on second in Zarola. Runner on first in Sosa. The pitch to right, that one will be foul. 1-2. So a ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2 count, the pitch. That one coming in there to say that's a strikeout there for Poon, and that's going to be out number 1 here in the top of the second. And that's going to bring up Cameron Holton. Sorry, Jordan Whitaker out in. First pitch in from Poon. Ball 1. 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. Second pitch from Poon. That's going to be a swing and a miss. A 1-1 count. So, actually, like I said, it was 0-2, so that pitch up there, and that will be a punch out right there for Whitaker, and that will bring up Cameron Holton. So Horton out. Comes in. He's actually out on left. Got Turner in right. Whitaker in DH. Holton in left. First pitch. That's going to be a swing and a miss. So 0-1 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss right there. That's going to be 0-2, so no balls, 2 strikes. So 0-2 count. Poon gets ready, the windup, the kick in the deal. And Poon thought that was a strike. Ruled a ball, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strike. So 1-2, the pitch from Poon. Checks on, the runner over at second in Zarola, the pitch. Up high, ball 3. Over there, and Noto had to leap up in the air and grab it, but that will be a stolen base for Zarola. So now it's 2-2. Sosa remains over at first. They didn't try to go for the double steal. So now Poon gets ready. The windup, the kick in the deal, up high. Ball 3, 3-2 count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Poon gets ready. The pitch. Outside. That's going to be ball 4. And now Carolina's going to load the bases. And I'll bring up DJ Lowry again. First pitch to Lowry, up high. Ball 1, 1-0 count. So Poon gets ready. Carolina going to at least bring the corners a little bit in. Second pitch, ball 2. 2-0 count. So 2-0 count. Pitch there, a swing and a miss. All right, let's get the video readjusted. Sorry about that. It's fun. Let's see what's going on there. So 2-1 count. Pitch it. That's going to be a high fly ball. That's going to be out to Bentley Yates. And that's going to be out number 3. So for the Native American national team, they leave 3 on the base paths, though no runs in this ball game. It's 4-0. Carolina, bottom of the second we go. Up next, right here on YouTube. Jonathan Barham leads off the bottom of the second inning. First pitch from Swink. Down low. That's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count. Again, we apologize for the video issues. And apologies if on your screen it looked a little fidgety that last couple seconds. Try to fix that up for you. I'll keep looking in the comments. If there's any more problems, I can fix that live. Ball 2. 2-0 count. So Carolina evaded the bases loaded jam. As Barham there, that one he'll take a Pop fly. That one out over to third base. And Carlos Zarola. And that's going to be out number one here in the bottom of the second inning. And that's going to bring up Nicholas Noto. Noto that first at bat in the bottom of the first inning. He went around, got a double. First pitch, that's in for a strike, 0-1. That pitch there down low, that's going to be a swing and a miss. That be down low, that's going to be a ball. 1-2 count. So Noto would then come around and score. He scored the game's first run for Carolina. 1-2. The pitch in there, that's going to be called strike, so Noto will go down looking. For the second out, that will bring up Dion Tubbs. Dion Tubbs caught stealing for the first time. Last at bat, got a single though. Using his speed to try to go over to second base. First pitch to Tubbs. That's going to be up high, ball one. So that's going to be a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch in, that's going to be inside for a strike. 1-2. Actually, yep, 1-1 count. Let's get back there. 1-1. That pitch up high. Ball 2 on the outer edge. That's going to be a 2-1 count. And Tubbs takes a high fly ball. And that's going to drop in front of the left fielder, Holton. And Tubbs is going to have his second single of the ball game. Both within the first 2 innings of this game. It's Zaretta. They're on a line drive single. Really couldn't do too much with it. It was kind of out in shallow left field there for Holton. Holton was able to quickly get there, so not able to make it to second. So that brings up Miggy X Zaretta. Zaretta, his first at bat, he walked. Came around and scored. First pitch up high for ball 1. The pitch down low, ball 2. 2-0 count. So 2 balls, no strikes. That pitch in. 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. They froze up again. We'll see what's going on there. Hit by pitch there. By Exaretta. So Exaretta, first 2 plate appearances. Both of those have been walks. So, let's give me a second. Let's see why it's freezing up. First pitch. Up high. That's going to be ball 1. Again, apologies for turning off the video. I'm trying to see. Let's try and move the camera over here. Let's see if that will help. Hard grounder. That's going to be right over to Zarola. He'll tag the back himself on a fielder's choice. And that will conclude the top of the 3rd inning on the fielder's choice. And, well, Banks Cox is now walking up to the batter's box. Yep, he'll just pick up the bat. Okay, more Disco Turkey baseball right after this. Carolina up 4-0, heading into the top of the third inning, right here on YouTube. Carlos Zarola here leads off the top of the third inning. He struck out his first time. First pitch, that one is a foul ball. 0-1 count. Again, apologies about the video issues. Been trying to make adjustments, trying to move the camera around, see if that helps. But if not, we'll see what else I can come up here with. Okay, 0-1 count. That pitch up for ball one, 1-1. Ball two, 2-1 count. So 2 balls, 1 strike there to Zarola. He actually flew out to first. Locklear was on deck, struck out the pitch. That one a foul ball. Count at 2-2. Pitch in. That's going to be on the outside edge. Ball 3. 3-2 count. There for Zarola as he leads off. And the pitch, 3-2. Fly ball. Out to Fleming, and Fleming there, a little Irish jig to get that one behind the second base bag over from shortstop. And that's going to be out number 1 of the top of the third inning there. A little movement. So that brings up Jesse Locklear. He struck out his first time. Struck out swinging first pitch. Strike 1. Again, apologies about the video issues. And the pitch outside. Might have clipped Locklear there a little bit. They're going to say it didn't clip. They're saying it didn't hit him. So the count now at 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Up high. That's going to be ball 2. 2-1 count, top of the hour. Justin Zimmer here with you. Just heard from our PA announcer right next door, Ken Singleton, said weather approaching the High Point area from Winston-Salem. Again, we mentioned there was a threat of rain in this ball game. So 2-1 count. And the pitch. Up high. Ball 3. So a 3-1 count to Locklear. That pitch there, a swing and a miss. Makes the count full at 3-2. And the pitch. Up and net, and now that will be a walk there for Locklear on the base on balls. And now bring up Lucas Churchill. So he comes up. He ended the top of the first inning on a strikeout. Poon struck out the last 2 batters in the top of the first. So Locklear over on first base. First pitch up high. That's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count. That pitch down low. That's going to be ball 2. 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch up high. That's going to be ball 3. Right over there, and that's going to be ball 3. And again, I apologize for the video being choppy. Trying to see everything I can do here on my end. With a stolen base there by Locklear. And the pitch from Poon. And there will be a swing and a miss, 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. As Poon readjusts. The weather now has gone from partly cloudy to cloudy. Dark rain clouds a little bit beyond the third base side. The pitch there from Poon, that's going to be a swing and a miss, 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Poon already threw 62 pitches, 2 1/3. And the pitch. Hard grounder. That one's foul. That one off the padding there by the third base dugout. If the regular occupants, the Rockers, were home where the pitch clock would be. The trend there in minor league baseball. So 3-2 count to Churchill. He struck out his first at-bat in the top of the first. We'll see what he can do here. Top of the third. The pitch from Poon. And he's going to hit a line drive. That's going to bounce in front of Yates. Yates, not enough room for Locklear to go home. And so that will be a outfield single there to Bentley Yates. And now the Native American national team has runners on the quarter. And that brings up Juan Zarola. Just the video again here, so give me a second. We're going to see going on here. The pitch. That one's going to be a swing and a miss. 0-1 count. So no balls, one strike. See if that works. 0-1. And that one will be a fly ball foul. 0-2. So no balls, two strikes. And the pitch down low, ball 1. 1-2 count. And the pitch. That's going to be down for ball 2. Pass ball pitch there. That's going to let, actually we'll call that pass ball. That's going to let Churchill get to second base. So 2-2 count. All right, that's a new one. My microphone fell off my head. I was trying to readjust the video and then I might have tipped it back, and next thing I know, the mic's going down. Okay, 2-2 count. That pitch, they're going to call that a strikeout there, and that's going to be the second out. In the second inning there for Poon, that bring up Sosa. So Nico Sosa comes up with 2 outs in the inning. First pitch. That's in for a strike. 0-1 count. No balls, one strike. See. Pitch there. That's going to be in 0-2. No balls, two strikes. So 0-2 count. Again, there is weather coming. At least projected to. Right now it's raining in Winston-Salem. I can see it off the monitor here. So 0-2 count. And the pitch. That one will be a foul ball. 0-2. So no balls, two strikes. Here in an 0-2 count. To Sosa. Poon gets ready. Poon winds up, kicks, he'll deal. The pitch. Outside. That's going to be ball 1. So a 1-2 count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, thank you for spending your Monday late afternoon, early evening with us. Justin Zimmer here with you from Truist Point. The pitch from Poon. And that's going to be ball 2 on the outside edge, a little up. 2-2 count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Up high. That's going to be ball 3. 3-2 count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. The lights beginning to come on. Pitch from Poon. And that's going to be a walk, and now Carolina's going to have bases loaded for the second inning in a row. With 2 outs, that's going to bring out Scott Kirby to talk to Andrew Poon. Again, a turf infield here, turf all-around field here at Truist Point. So if the weather were to come, would not be that bad. Just, you have no tarp pole. You don't really have to dress the field up. You could play in a bit of a drizzle. Obviously, with lightning and thunderstorms, you would have to send everybody back to their dugouts, but the conditions are okay for the scenario. As the video freezes up again. First pitch. That one will be a swing and a miss. That's going to be strike one. 0-1 count. Again, we're going to take the... Just reset the video there. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike two. Return, and the pitch from Poon. Called strike looking. The second inning in a row. Carolina escapes bases loaded. So for the Native American national team, no runs, one hit, no errors. And they leave 3 on the base paths for the second inning in a row. Bottom of the third we come. Up next, right here on YouTube. Welcome back. Bottom of the third inning. Scott Curry was talking to the umpires in between innings. He was pointing out to, you can't see it on our camera here, but pointing out to about over on the third base side, and the storm clouds moving in. First pitch. That's up high. That's going to be ball one, and they... So it's a 1-0 count. That one there, a foul ball. 1-1. So a ball and a strike. Yeah, Scott Kirby makes his way out over to third base into the coaching box. So a 1-1 count. That pitch outside, that's going to be ball two, 2-1 count. And that one in for a ball, 3-1. Looked to be a little more in the strike zone, but they're going to roll it as a ball. So 3-1. And that's going to be a high fly ball. Out to Lowry, and that's going to be out number one here in the bottom of the third. Lowry had to go all the way out into the outfield to get that one. And that's going to be out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. That brings up Dino Tharp. So 1 out. And the pitch. Up high, ball 1. 1-0 count. That pitch down low, ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. That's going to be up high, ball 3. 3-0 count. So 3 balls and the pitch down low. Over there to Tharp. And that's going to be ball 4. Brings up Bentley Yates. Yates on the night already 1 for 1. First at bat had an RBI double. So Tharp now over on first base. And the pitch. Up high. That's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch outside. Ball 2. And that's going to be Tharp over on a stolen base. So 2-0 count. That one there, a pop fly. And that one over caught by Zarola. And that's going to be out number 2 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Brings up Sam Fleming. Fleming on the night 0 for 1. First pitch, that's going to be strike 1, 0-1 count. Again, we apologize for the choppy video. That pitch up high. Ball 1, 1-1 count. So 1-1 with 2 outs. That pitch down low, ball 2. 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch from Fleming. Swing and a miss. 2-2. So 2-2 count. And the pitch down low, ball 3. 3-2 count. And that's a swing and a miss, and there was just saw lightning from the third base side. At least a little flash of lightning. We're going to see if they're going to call it, but nope. And they're going to come out and believe we're going to head into a rain delay. And head of the Rockers, Disco Turkey owner Greg Sullivan, and head coach Scott Kirby coming out. So I think we're going to be heading in for a rain delay. There was lightning along the line of third base. A little bit of a strike there. Now the first base umpire's coming in for so now we're going to see what the call is. And we believe both umpires are heading to the locker room, and we're going to head into a rain delay. So when we come back, Jonathan Barnes heading back out. We're going to see what's going on here because there was lightning within the area. Strike along the third base side. And they're going to head out and so I think now both umpires are talking to each other, seeing what's going on. We're going to see what's happening. Jordan Fisher taking the mound, so he is going to warm up. And we're going to continue play. So Fisher to warm up, the Appalachian State product. So he will warm up here, and they're going to with an 0-0 count. So Fisher begins his warm-up tosses, get you his lineup. Now they're going to do the throwdown, so they're going to proceed here. Whitmore to lead off. Whitaker leads off here in the top of the fourth. Whitaker 0 for 1 on the day. He struck out in his first at bat in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch, a swing and a miss, 0-1. So no balls. One strike to Whitaker. Second pitch. They say that's a called strike, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Fisher winds up, kicks heel to heel, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be out. Number 1 in the top of the fourth, and Whitaker goes down on strikes. First 2 at-bats. Brings up Cameron Holton. So Horton comes up. Let's see if we can get the video readjusted. First pitch to him will be a swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. Again, apologies for the video. It's been acting up all ball game in the pitch. That one's in for a strike, 0-2. Remove the video capture here for a second. I think everything's okay. Nothing scary is happening. 0-2 count. See how that goes. 0-2. And the pitch. That's in for a ball, 1-2. So let's see if that improves the video quality. 1-2 count. Again, feel free to let me know. And the pitch. That's in for a strikeout there. So first two batters in this top of the fourth inning go down on strikes. That brings up DJ Lowry. That'll make it 2 outs. And now the coach is taking at bat, Frank Fulton. So first pitch, a swing and a miss. Second pitch, ball 1-1 count. We might just go with the radio style if the video is not going to cooperate here. And that's going to be a hit there to Fleming. Fleming over to first. And an infield single for Frank Fulton. We're going to try the radio only since the video so far decided it does not want to give him credit. I mean, and he's going to try to run the base paths here. And now that will bring up, maybe he's coming as a 10th batter. There we go. First pitch, that's 1-0, and Fulton advances on a pass ball. And the second pitch in, that's going to be a strike, 1-1 count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll try the radio only since the video just has not decided to want to cooperate. Tharp back over to first. He'll tag it, and that will be the end of the bottom of the top of the fourth inning. So far through 4.5, Carolina's up 4-0. You're watching Disco Turkey Baseball, now listening to it right here on YouTube. Welcome back here, bottom of the fourth. The video does not cooperate all day, so we're going to try a radio-style only broadcast. Over there by Barham. That's going to go out to left field. That's going to go back off that wall, off the padding. Barham going to head into second with a stand-up double. So a stand-up double there for Jonathan Barham. By Holden. And I'll bring up Nicholas Noto. Nico Noto. Sorry about that, Nico. Again, apologies about the video. It's been uncooperative all day. First pitch. That's up high for a ball. 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. Again, apologies. The video's... So 1-0, that pitch. Outside, that's going to be ball 2. 2-0 count. Hard grounder. That's going to go right over to third base. And Zorola back over, and that's going to be 5-3. Barham comes around to score off an E5, and now it's 5-0 Carolina. So now it's 5-0 Carolina. That brings up Dion Tubbs. First pitch. Down low. That's going to be a ball. 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. Hard grounder. Right over. Sliding grab over there by Locklear. Doesn't get it. And that's going to send Tubbs to second on a ground ball double out to right field. And so now Carolina once again back in scoring position as that brings up Exareta. So Frank Fulton will have a mound visit. And it's a quick one, and Fulton jogs back quickly to the dugout. So that mound visit was quick, short, and to the point. The pitch. That's in for a strike. Go 1. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch outside. That's going to be ball 1. 1-1 count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, we apologize for the video not cooperating. 1-1 count. And the pitch, that's in for a strike. That's going to make it 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that is a line drive right over to third base and Zorola. And that's going to be out number 2. So Frank Fulton's going to come back out. We'll see if they're going to make a pitching change here, and they are. As now there's lightning over, more and more visible. The wind is starting to pick up. Looks like a storm's coming in. That pit, and now the fans are beginning to run and take cover. So Jesse Locklear, he moves over to the pitcher's mound. And so we're going to step aside, take a quick break. More Disco Turkey Baseball right after this. So Pierman Breckbuell leads off for the new pitcher, Chase Locklear. He moves over from first base. First pitch, outside. That's going to be ball one. The fans have just been told to take cover. So first pitch outside, ball one. Second pitch up high, ball two by Locklear. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the pitch. That's in for a strike, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. That one up high, ball 3. 3-1 count. That pitch up high, and that's going to go wide over as Tubbs comes around and scores, and now it's 6-0 Carolina. So now it's 6-0. That brings up Grant Harris. First pitch, up high, ball one. Now the Lightning becoming more and more visible beyond left field. First pitch, that's in for a strike, 0-1 count. Again, we apologize about the video. It's been up in cooperating all day. Ground ball right through the middle, out to right field, through the 3-4 hole to Turner. And now Grant Harris will have a double. So now Carolina's got runners on second and third. Brings up Dino Tharp. Umpire looking back. Wind is picking up dramatically here at the ballpark. You see the flag's down in center field waving. First pitch up high. That's going to be ball one. 1-0 count. Second pitch. Ball two. 2-0 count. Fans are now on the concourse level here at Truist Point. That pitch, a hard grounder, right up over to short and Zarola. And that will be a ground out there. He is safe. And now So Breckbuell came around and scored there. A little of that confusion there, a little issue over at first. That brings up Bentley Yates. First pitch. That's in for a strike, 0-1 count. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss there for Yates. That'll be 0-2. Now the runner, Tharp, being sent back to first base. On the foul tip, try to steal the bag there. And the pitch from Locklear, hard grounder. Going to go right over. Lowry charging in. And that's going to be an E6. And the umpires are heading into the dugout. And they're going to call this ball game at 8-0. So we'll come back. We'll wrap it up with the weather. We'll come back, wrap it up right after this. Right here on YouTube. Back with this. Right back right after this.